Hello there, welcome to the Football Bloc. My name is Brandon, and today we're going to look ahead to the third place match of the AFCON 2021 and the final. And I'm going to give you my predictions. I'm going to tell you who I think is going to win, who's going to lose. If that sounds interesting, then let's hop right into it.
One step beyond.
So the final is finally here. We have Egypt going up against Senegal. Mane versus Salah. Who is going to be the champion of Africa? And let's also not forget the third place match. Who's going to take the bronze medal, Burkina Faso or the host Cameroon? We have two very exciting games coming up. Without further ado, let's get into my predictions. So we're going to start off here with the third place match. We have Burkina Faso versus Cameroon. Burkina Faso are, as I said before in my past videos, a strong team, a very good team. Not historically one of the biggest teams in Africa, but they're always a team that is going to perform well, that's going to go far into tournaments. Maybe not win, but they're always a tough team to play against. Cameroon, on the other hand, are one of the most successful teams in African history. They're the hosts. They won the 2017 edition. And they are gutted that they are not in the final this time, considering that it is on home soil and also considering how good they've been this tournament. In my personal opinion, they have been the best team just in terms of style of play, how they've played. And also up top, you have Abubakar, Karl Tokolo, the two best players of this tournament. They've been amazing. They've scored 11 goals between the two of them. When you take that into consideration, I think that this game can go either one of two ways for Cameroon. They can either be so demoralized because of their defeat, their painful defeat to Egypt. It was really close. It was on penalties. They can be so demoralized by that they're not able to recover from it, and then Burkina Faso can really hit them on the break and take advantage of that. Or they can be so motivated by that defeat and motivated to end this tournament on a good note that they play out of their skins and just, blow away Burkina Faso. Now, I personally think that it's going to be the latter. I feel like this Cameroonian side is going to be invigorated to finish this tournament with a good send-off to their fans who have stuck with them. And I think that Cameroon is going to win 3-0. Now, it's a bold prediction. But I'm going to say Cameroon wins 3-0. Goes out with a bang, and then even though they didn't win the tournament, it's not going to be a painful memory because of how good they played. Now on to the final. Here we have Senegal versus Egypt. Now I think that these two teams are actually very similar in the way that they've played throughout this tournament, in that they haven't really played the best, but they've played smart. They've been very strong defensively. Both teams have very solid backlines, a strong spine to this team, very good goalkeepers as well. It's just up top and the midfield haven't really been connected. They're not very creative. Doesn't seem like they score a whole lot of goals. Egypt actually lost one of their games in the group stage. They lost to Nigeria, and then by the skin of their teeth, they eliminated both Ivory Coast and Morocco, two very good teams, but Egypt didn't necessarily outplay them. Against Ivory Coast, it was a 50-50 game, and then they won on penalties. And then against Morocco, it was all on Mohamed Salah, who had a really good game. Senegal, on the other hand, they topped the group, but they had a very easy group, and they kind of just sludged their way through it. They only scored one goal in the group stage. And then once the knockout stages came, they had some very easy opponents, and they also benefited from some referee decisions. But both of these teams, again, they didn't play the best, but they did the job. They got their wins, and now they're in the final, and one of these teams is going to be the champion of Africa. So you can't really discredit them that much. As for this match in particular, I think it's going to be very similar to a bunch of AFCON Cup finals in the past, in that both teams are going to be very defensive, very pragmatic, and they're not going to come out of their shell for fear of conceding a goal. So I think it's going to be very tight. It's going to be very tense. Maybe not super exciting in terms of shots and chances, but there may be a lot of fouls. There may be a lot of tough tackles, yellow cards, things like that. And I'm going to say it's going to be 0-0 in regulation time, and then it's going to be 0-0 after extra time, and it's going to go to penalties. Now, obviously, penalty shootout can go either way, it's really down to luck mainly. There is some skill obviously, but it's mainly down to luck. And I think that Egypt is going to just tip Senegal to be the AFCON 2021 champions. I said before in my last video predicting the semifinals that the winner of the Cameroon-Egypt game is going to end up winning the tournament overall, and I'm going to stick by that prediction. I think that Egypt is going to come out on top. Salah is going to defeat his Liverpool teammate Mane, and Egypt will win their 8th AFCON trophy and solidifying their role as the most successful team in AFCON history. So let me know what you think is going to happen. Do you think that Burkina Faso is actually going to win 3rd place? Do you think I'm kind of overrating Cameroon a little bit? Do you think that their defeat against Egypt is going to be much more heavy on their minds than I'm assuming? Do you think that Senegal is going to overcome Egypt? Do you think that Mane is going to finally live up to his potential and just have an amazing game, and then they're going to blow out Egypt? Do you think that the wheels are going to come off and it's going to be a high-scoring game, both teams scoring 2 or 3 goals or something like that? Do you think that I'm being too much of a pessimist to say that it's going to be a 0-0 draw? Let me know what you think in the comments below. So anyway, guys, my name is Brandon. This has been the Football Bloc. Hope you guys have a nice rest of your day. I will see you later.
One step beyond.